They are images of love, loss, life, stories held dear, celebrations, vacations, tender family moments. And they have all, at a moment in time, been lost.
Most of the time when people move away or a family member dies, a lot of the stuff is kind of just getting mixed up in what's getting donated, what's getting thrown away.
The Museum of Lost Memories can only be found online, but it will draw you in.
Everyone sees a little bit of their own history, their own family memories.
Social media manager by day, David Gutenmacher, says a trip to a thrift store in 2017 quickly became a part-time hobby.
I saw a ton of photographs sitting at a bucket at a thrift store, and I thought, somebody should be trying to return these back to their original owners. I know that if my family had photos that ended up in a thrift store, I would hope that somebody would flip them over, look at the name, and try to contact me.
In 2020, he posted these images of a family vacation to Africa. The sleuths descended, and the museum became a sought-after destination.
There were no real clues as to who the owners would be. There were no names or anything on it, but there was one guy wearing a shirt that said Wesleyan Swimming. One of my followers looked up every single Wesleyan university, contacted the swimming coaches from the 90s, and one of them finally said, yeah, I do recognize who that is. So many people loved that wholesome moment that I think it really blew the project open.
Such was the case a few months ago when he visited the Brimfield Antique Flea Market.
I found a collection of 15 film reels from one family. It was still in a bag, and I took them home. I started digitizing them, and I shared them to my audience, and people loved them.
Keen-eyed followers were quick to point out some Massachusetts locations. We originally thought we would help in the search, but 20 million views beat us to it.
I'm 100% confident that this is my grandmother's old fireplace, and I'm 99% confident that that's my blonde grandmother. And wow, it's amazing.
So that was actually David reading from an email he got during our interview from a man who thought the reels belonged to his grandmother.
And it was a match. He's in the process of reuniting the films with the family from Central Massachusetts. And Dave says that he has reunited hundreds of pictures for families, but he has created thousands of memories.
That's for sure.
That is Chronicle for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Shayna Seymour.
And I'm Anthony Everett. Have a great evening. Hope to see you back here again tomorrow night for another edition of Chronicle.